it's that time again. It's Wednesday. I'm the Mad Montreal Man. Behind the camera, of course, is the one, the only Mad Montreal girl. And you're here for comic book time. That's right. We're going to talk about our comic books. Yes, my hair is crazy. It always is. So, we're going to flip things over this week. We're going to do the alternates first. Why? You'll see why in the end. Okay, from Dynamite, we have the Lone Ranger, Snake of Iron, and of course, regular series. You're a Western fan, you like Lone Ranger, you're going to buy it, period. If you're not a Lone Ranger fan, what's wrong with you? Lone Ranger, High-Heel Silver, come on. Alright, let's keep going, shall we? Alright, from the company that surprised everybody, they came back so much better than before, Valiant, Shadow Man #2.
Ooh.
Definitely a ooh. Okay.
Was it interesting?
Very. I know I'm not a big fan of the cartoony stuff, but this thing has blown me away since it came out. It's actually the best comic book, revamp, reboot, whatever you want to call it, that has continuity. Not my art style, but still, I am really enjoying New Crusaders #4.
Oh.
Yep. The characters that DC bought and didn't care about. Shame. Thank you, Red Circle. Good comic book. Okay, shall we get to the best price comic book this week?
Before we do, I want to point one thing out. That guy
is not me.
Looks like you.
It's not me. It'd be cool if it was me, but I'm not. That'd be a good cosplay costume for me, though.
Totally.
Okay, best price comic book this week, if you were smart. The first issue left me but you know what? The second issue is much better. Cyberforce #2. Yep, it was a freebie.
Can't argue with that.
Not a bad thing. I probably will pay for #3. Okay, if you were lucky enough to buy the first issue of this, the smart people out there did. Thank you for the people who took my advice and bought it. Second issue is getting better. You know what I'm talking about. Great Pacific. Okay? I'm looking forward to #3. That's all I'm going to say in that regards. So that's it for my alternates for this week. Okay, we're going to get on to the Now Company, Marvel!
Still didn't bring back Runaways.
No, they haven't brought Runaways back yet. You never know. Okay?
Yet.
Marvel, I must admit, has done a better job rebooting, revamping. Some stuff they did I don't like. Some of the stuff I'm kind of shaking my head at. But then again, it's Marvel. They're good at marketing. And they're still #1 company in the world. So, I stopped buying this years ago. Obvious reasons, too many titles. I picked up the last issue because curiosity and good marketing on Marvel's part. Amazing Spider-Man $6.99. Okay, here's a little spoiler for you out there. I don't like giving away spoilers, but I can figure out what's going to happen in number 700 already. Okay, enough said. I'll buy it, but enough said. Okay, the best relaunch of a book. I actually like this. A little bit of a spoiler here again. I am a fan of the new universe Marvel characters. Don't ask me why. I like them. Okay.
Avengers
the best relaunch they've done so far of a book with the Now titles. Pick it up. I don't think you're going to regret this one. Shall we continue? Okay. They got rid of the other one. Thank you. And they brought back Thunderbolts. Okay, the art's nice. It was fun to read. It's not the Thunderbolts that I used to like, or the Thunderbolts that turned into the Dark Avengers, which I hated. This Thunderbolts is going to be a little bit more on the punishing side. We'll just leave it at that. Okay, she's big, she's red, she's hulked out. My thing about this book I like is, of course, Machine Man. Cool character, always liked him. Marvel's best cover of the week, and I actually think it's the best written thing from Marvel lately. I've actually enjoyed this, and it is the Marvel's cover of the week, Hawkeye.
Oh, I see what they did with the cover.
Okay. I like this kind of, it's simple, the artwork's simple, but the story is very good.
And the cover, I see what you did there, Marvel.
Okay, Baka, shut up.
Hey, I see what they did there.
Okay. Alright, Punisher. We all know how it's going to end. So what? It's fun. And if I want a little bit of spoiler, it almost sort of leads into the new Thunderbolts. But I'm not going to go into too much detail. Alright, from Punisher, their darker line, of course, the Max line, Fury. If you're not buying this, what the F is wrong with you? It's the best adult written book from Marvel. Okay. Shall we go on to direct marketing? Desperate marketing? Or as most of you people normally call it nowadays, DC? I know, I'm evil, but I'm sorry, I'm old school. Okay, let's talk about the Earth 2 books. Earth 2. And of course, Huntress and Power Girl. Okay. Well, here's a big spoiler. There's a new Sandman, and he's Canadian. Yes. Gotta have your content, folks. And of course, this issue, brother-sister, sort of. Not much going further with the storyline, however, it was a fun couple action scenes in there. And on the why am I still buying this? I don't know why I'm still buying this, but I am, and I hate to say it, this issue actually got a bit better. Batwing. This could be another Vampire. Viper, when it first came out, didn't like it. It got really good. This issue was actually, dare I even say it, enjoyable. Ooh. Okay, sticking with the Batman. Detective Comics. You're gonna buy it.
Hey, could you imagine if Batman was actually in Arkham Asylum, there was a hole in his head? Wouldn't it be really scary?
That's been done, actually.
Wouldn't it be scary, though?
That's been done.
Oh,
okay!
I didn't know that.
Yes.
That's so
Legends
scary.
of the Dark Knight. Once again, sort of Elseworld stories for the Batman. You're going to buy it. Period. If you buy Batman, you're going to buy this. Hands down. Oh, yeah. It makes me sad. It breaks my heart.
Green Arrow. Fall of the Green Arrow.
Something about you need to have that. Okay, yes, Judas comic book number 3. Oh, sorry, Phantom Stranger. Not impressed. Okay, DC's best cover of the week. It's also a fun story to follow around. I just like the color. It's really cool. Dial H for Hero. I like the details. It's a great cover. The story is, once again, fun. Oh, wow. Sad. So freaking sad.
Don't watch
sad.
his team against him.
If I didn't want to review comic books for you people, I would not be buying this thing. Okay, I've always been a fan of the war comics. One of my favorites was G.I. Combat, The Haunted Tank. Chicken art. You know what? Buy it. You won't regret it. Okay, as you know, DC, direct marketing, whatever you want to call it, desperate marketing, is always trying to reinvent their old characters because they're new with an old character idea.
The human bomb. Boom.
Well, there's a term in comedy that when you do really bad, you... Speaking along those lines, Action Comics. Ooh, look.
But if he was a human bomb, wouldn't he just die after using his superpowers at one
time? Those were probably the worst reads of this week from DC. Okay.
Blowing up all the
now,
time.
on the smarter reads for DC, we have Swamp Thing, Animal Man, and for some unknown reason, I bought an extra copy of Animal Man. Don't know what happens, okay?
Again, I thought we already...
Hey, keep in mind, folks, reminder, I don't get these books for free. I spend my money buying these books, partially because I enjoy comic books. I enjoy reading them. Some I buy to help you guys understand what's out in the market. It's the same thing. I do these videos for fun. I don't care about making money on YouTube. I do this for fun, and it's also something for you guys to have fun with watching. So,
with your kids.
That's right. It's a good family thing. It's
with
really
your
good.
Kids.
So getting back to these, if you've been reading these, Shane, you won't regret these issues. Shane's one of our buddies out in Ireland. Shane! The man. We want Shane to start doing reviews too. That's a hint, Shane. See, we have friends sort of everywhere. We got our friend Steve. Yay, Steve! Down south, we got our friends in Ireland. We have friends everywhere.
Isn't Ireland that away?
Could be, okay. They don't know where north is in the room. Okay, but the whole point is, the Madison family's not just us, it's our friends and our fans as well. On that note, I'm going to digress for a second before I wrap up the comic books for this week. On the RX comic book page, which we'll show you in a second as we fade out, we're going to start posting some of my subscribers' reviews. Yes, I have a friend, for example, in Montreal, a subscriber. He calls himself Captain Comics. Starting this weekend, we're going to start featuring other people's comic reviews on the RX comic book page. Not on the RX comic book group, but on the RX comic book page. I want to share some of the people who subscribe to me, what their reviews look like. Plus the fact, why not? It's a fun thing to do, right? So let's get back to DC. Always nice, okay? Alright, the Before Watchmen comic books. We have, of course, Minutemen, Darwin Cook, need I say more, and of course, The Comedian. The joke's on you if you liked Watchmen and you haven't bought these books. So we got one book left.
The cover of the week.
Cover of the week, which is also a lead into my little editorial. Best cover of the week from Vertigo, The Fairest. Now, editorial time, so warning. If you don't want any more comic book news, fade out. Okay, as many people know this week, DC's had a whole bunch of meetings. They're restructuring, doing whatever they want. But the biggest news was that a certain person at Vertigo, Karen, has stepped down. For someone like me who's been saying, oh, make this a Vertigo title, make this a Vertigo title, it's a bad sign, folks. In my opinion, DC is going down a very dark, sleepy, steep cliff of probably no return for a while. There's a lot of fear right now that the Vertigo line will be canceled.
No!
Okay? DC has argued for a long time that Vertigo doesn't make them enough money. There's some things more important than money out there, folks, and that's quality storytelling. The Vertigo series has given us so much good work over the years. Sandman, Hellblazer, Fables, Ferris, that I myself, I hope that somehow someone who's above the people at DC, because as we all know, Time Warner owns DC Comics, hopefully one of these smart guys will say, hold on DC, you're pissing off too many fans, don't you dare cancel Vertigo. If Vertigo goes, then I'll be looking at whatever company Karen's going to start up when she starts up a new company, because I guarantee you she probably will, and I'll buy her stuff for sure.
Cry.
So that's it. On that depressing note, we're going to wrap up our reviews for this week. Once again, keep in mind to check in with us on a regular basis. Madness Inc. YouTube channel. If you're in Vancouver, go get your comic books and your comic book stuff at RX Comics. Ta-da! Also, get back to me for a second. If you're in Montreal, go to our friends in Montreal. That's Expert Comics. They're one of the best stores in Montreal. They're actually the best store in Montreal, period. Best in Vancouver, RX. Best in Montreal, Expert Comics. The best comic book reviewer online on YouTube? Well, I have my opinion.
And others may have their own opinions.
And why do I think I'm the best? Because I don't tell you the whole plot and spend 5 minutes copying other people, nor do I just stand in a comic book store like, do you watch Bleeding Cool? They got this guy review stuff for them. His name's Aaron. Yeah, I like this book. Oh my God, it's so boring. You gotta have fun. You gotta have fun. And just before we wrap it all up, I'm just going to give you guys a hint. If you want to see the reviews that I'm going to be posting for up, not mine, but my subscribers and people's reviews I like, go to the RX Comic Books page. That's the page where we put articles that we dig through every day for you. That's right. We actually go through all the websites, try to find as many good articles. We put it on the RX Comic Book page for you guys to look at. It's also where, starting this weekend, you're going to start finding some of the people's reviews that I watch. My subscribers are going to be on that page. So, for Mad Montreal Girl on the camera,
Bye-bye!
Bye-bye, and for me, the one, the only, the Mad Montreal Man.
Ow.
That's right, Al. If you like my stuff, here's a hint. Tell your friends. Tell them to have fun with it. And remember, I want to work for the BBC! Alright, we'll catch you next time. Mad Montreal Man out. RX Comics.